A dialogue forum held in Baghdad concluding its discussions of the mechanism for electing the President of the Republic, examining the balance between constitutional provisions and the requirements of political consensus. The event took place on April 6, 2026. The forum was hosted at the Prime Minister's Guest House under the patronage of First Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Sheikh Adnan Fayhan. It was organized by the European Institute for Dialogue and Development (EIDE) in cooperation with the Center for Political and Constitutional Studies. The event brought together a diverse group of participants, including heads of parliament blocs, members of parliament, advisors from the Prime Minister's office and the Presidency, representatives of the Supreme Judicial Council and the Council of State, as well as prominent political and academic figures. Sheikh Adnan Fayhan opened the session, emphasizing the importance of political consensus among parliamentary blocs as a key factor in forming a strong and stable government. He also addressed regional and international challenges affecting Iraq's political landscape. In addition, he viewed the constitutional mechanisms for electing the president, reaffirming the legislator's commitment to adhering to constitutional timelines in order to confront challenges and enhance political stability. For his part, Mr. Ala al-Bahadli delivered remarks on behalf of the European Institute for Dialogue and Development, highlighting the organization's commitment to supporting Iraqi institutions through the transfer of European experiences. He underscored the importance of cooperation between Iraqi legislative bodies and their European counterparts, particularly through training programs, including a recent initiative targeting senior staffs of the Iraqi parliament in Madrid. Dr. Hassan al-Yasiri, former head of the Integrity Commission and a member of the Constitutional Drafting Committee, presented a research paper addressing the legal and constitutional challenges surrounding the mechanism for electing the president. He outlined a number of proposals and solutions, including the possibility of constitutional amendments to address these issues. The session, moderated by Mr. Ala al-Bahadli, featured an open discussion on constitutional challenges related to the quorum required for presidential election sessions and the mechanisms for achieving the necessary majority. These issues have generated significant controversy during previous parliamentary terms and have contributed to delays in government formation on multiple occasions. Participants also discussed the role of the Federal Supreme Court in interpreting constitutional texts and stressed the importance of unifying legal perspectives to avoid conflicting interpretations. In this context, calls were made to develop the constitutional framework in a way that enhances procedural clarity and reduces the scope for political interpretation, while maintaining the principles of partnership and balance among political forces. Emphasis was also placed on the importance of continuing institutional dialogue between the legislative and judicial branches, alongside independent experts, in order to reach practical and sustainable solutions. This forum is part of a series of dialogue initiatives aimed at supporting institutional stability in Iraq by fostering serious discussions on constitutional reform and governance mechanisms. The involvement of the First Deputy Speaker of Parliament reflects a growing trend within the legislative institutions toward addressing structural imbalances in the political system and working toward more sustainable political consensus to prevent recurring crises.